Hey there, my name is Michelle Stuchel, and I want to say thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to hear why we think that Plexus is the best opportunity out there. Maybe you've been Googling how to make money from home. Maybe you have all the resources you want, but you have no time freedom to enjoy what you have. Maybe you just want a little extra wiggle room in your budget to get your nails done or go to Target without feeling guilty. Or maybe you want to say yes to dance and theater and vacations and trips without putting them on credit card or going into debt. Listen, all of that is possible because so much of that is my story. But first, we have to rewind about 6.5 years ago when we were a one-income family. My husband makes a great living. He's an assistant U.S. attorney, but we were a one-income family. I was a homeschooling mom, and we wanted more. We had 3 girls, and girls are expensive: theater, dance, costumes for the recital, the trips we wanted to take, all saving for college, 3 of them. All of that takes money. Weddings to plan for, it takes money. And, I had tried a couple different network marketing companies that I lost money. So I didn't think that it was really possible. And so I was actually desperate for a change in my health and started for the products. But I knew that if I loved the products, I would want them paid for. And I did. I loved the products. And then within my first month, I made almost $500 my first month. And so I saw the opportunity that we have life-changing products that every man, woman, and child needs. And it was backed by science, something that I could get behind. And, fast forward now, 6 years later, I am making a 6-figure income. We are taking trips. Like, we just took our family to New York City for 6 days. I've been able to take my husband to Mexico and Hawaii. We pay for our children's private school Christian education. And it's given us such peace of mind knowing that my husband's not the only provider and we have more income to be able to do and give more into the things that we want to sow into. So it's been completely transformative for us. And I also want to share, I'm not isolated. I'm not, anything special, or people just like you and me are getting these kinds of stories as well. So let me share with you some of my friends' stories. Okay, this is my dear friend, Christina. She was a teacher and she had 3 kids at the time, and she was desperate to go home to be with her children. She felt like she was missing the most important things in her kids' life. Somebody else was experiencing them instead of her. She was spending her best waking hours with other people's kids, and her love language is trips and experiences, and yet they had enough to get by, but nothing to do what they wanted to really do. She had all the graduate degrees, couldn't teach herself to a better paycheck, but because of her Plexus income, not only was she able to leave the classroom, come home, but they had the means to be able to have another child. And now they are literally creating the life of their dreams with experiences and trips and saying yes, travel ball, and all because of her Plexus income. This is my dear friend, Nina. She was in corporate America. She's got a PhD in psychology, but her heart was always ministry minded, and lives in California, very expensive place to live. Lots of kids and 2 teenagers at home that play football. And she had just had enough of the rat race. And so she loved the products, and started sharing the products. And so because of her Plexus income, they were able to say yes to all the sports activities. Her income covered their grocery budget, which was quite large considering her 2 teenage boys and football. And it totally transformed their life. And it gave them room to breathe and to provide for her family in ways that they needed. And this is my dear friend, Kayleen. Her husband's a pastor. She's a pastor's wife, and they have 5 kids. One's adopted. And, nobody goes into the ministry for the money, right? And so they were really living from paycheck to paycheck. And they were all living in a rental property that was very small, felt like they were on top of each other all the time. And she needed to make income from home. So she was painting furniture and reselling it. But it just wasn't enough. And then because of her Plexus income, not only, has it totally transformed their life. Instead of living from paycheck to paycheck, they can take they've enrolled their kids in private Christian school. They've taken trips, but they've been able to buy their dream home and the land that it's on. Completely transformative. And that's what this is about. It's transformation. So whether, again, your goal is to have wiggle room in your budget to cover a mortgage or a car payment or more, that is absolutely possible. And here's the thing. I thought it was for special people, or maybe people that got in on the ground floor. And it's just not true. What I've learned is to be successful in this business, it's just a simple set of skills, 4 skills actually, that anybody can learn. And we've got people at the top of the play plan with every personality, introverts and extroverts, every age, that have just decided to learn. And so we did. And that's available to you too. Not only are the skills available to learn, but Plexus has given you everything that you need to be successful. The branding, the customer service department, the website, the training. And let me just say, no hidden fees for websites or trainings. It is all included in your membership, all of it. I remember in one of the companies that I lost money and I had to pay for a website. None of that. Plexus has made it so simple. And the heart of the company is our corporate motto is we are blessed to be a blessing. That is a company that I can align with. And I've been fortunate enough to know a lot of the corporate executives, and the culture and character and humility of this company was one I could absolutely get behind, along with the life-changing products backed by science that are changing hundreds and thousands of lives every day. And here's the thing, you will be in business for yourself, but you're never going to be by yourself, because you're going to have a community of like-minded, growth-minded women that are doing the same thing that you're doing, learning skills and serving and connecting with people. Which leads me to my next point. What does it actually look like to make money with Plexus and to be a Plexus brand ambassador? Well, your job description is to love and serve people well. We are a people helping people business. And so the essence of it is, number 1, talking to new people about Plexus. Number 2, following up with people about Plexus. And number 3, teaching others to do the same. A lot of us do that through social media because it allows us to reach a lot more people with, one post or one message, so to speak, but that will never take the place of face-to-face contact or a phone call, because again, we are in a people helping people industry. So, we have one of the fastest growing teams in the company with some of the top corporate trainers, and we have all the training and systems, proven systems, to help you get results and all the backing that you can need. So friend, here's what I want to leave you with. What would another stream of income look like for you? What could your story be? How would this income be a blessing to you and your husband and your children? Or what would your life look like? Because it is possible. It's not for the special or the ground floor. If anything, the gut health market is exploding because we are on the cutting edge of research, and Plexus is leading the charge as the original gut health company. So what could your story be, friend? Get back with the person that invited you to watch this video, chat with them, and we cannot wait to see your health and happiness journey unfold. Thanks again for your time.